In pieces, more is coming. I'm not talking too much about it. I'm just gonna pop the fuck out.
Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Listen to this. Rihanna just went through one of the scariest situations ever. A random woman rode up to her house in a Tesla and started firing shots. She unloaded at Rihanna's residence 10 times with an AR-15 style rifle. And get this, Rihanna was reportedly inside when it all went down. Now, we don't know if A$AP Rocky or their kids were home too, but Rihanna was there, and the shooter has been taken into custody. So we've got to figure out why someone would even come at Rihanna like this. Like seriously, this is next level crazy. Honestly, it feels like a hit. And I know some people are thinking maybe it's just some random lunatic who decided to start shooting in her neighborhood. Others are even speculating that A$AP Rocky might be involved because of his street connections, so maybe he was the real target. But my gut tells me this was a setup. I feel like someone tried to take Rihanna out for real. Now, who's behind it? Why would they do this? It's possible it was meant to intimidate her because, you know, Rihanna knows a lot and has seen a lot. So to keep her in check, they might send warning shots to scare her. I wouldn't put it past them if that's what happened here. But I'm just glad she and her family are safe. Rihanna seriously needs to upgrade her security. She really should think about relocating because she's way too accessible right now. People in the area know exactly where she lives. I even saw a clip of fans driving by her house while she was out there, and I was like, whoa, this is way too close for comfort.
We love Fenty Beauty, we love you! I love you from Australia!
Girl, she's really out here living her best life. But listen, her security, not tight enough. I even saw a clip where her own security guard almost let the door slam in her face, and I'm like, wait, what? This man isn't even doing his job right. So yeah, Rihanna needs way better security. She needs a stronger, smarter team watching her back. And honestly, she's going to have to limit just how accessible she is. I know that's tough. She wants to live a normal life, but incidents like this right here scream one thing. She's being targeted. Now, hold up. Let's switch gears to some updates with the group Katseye and their member MANON. I did a story before about MANON taking a hiatus from the group. Rumor had it that the labels Hive and Geffen were trying to phase her out, claiming it was for her health and well-being. But MANON came forward and said she's perfectly fine and things were happening beyond her control. So naturally, a lot of people suspected that this hiatus wasn't her choice at all. It really seemed like they were sitting her out for whatever reason. MANON hasn't explicitly said what went down, but she's been liking posts and dropping hints that she's being mistreated, singled out as the only black girl in the group. On top of that, the label has been pushing negative narratives saying she isn't working hard enough or is lazy, even though her performances prove otherwise. So yeah, a lot of people think she's being mistreated, and honestly, I do too. Now, Hive and Geffen are backtracking after massive backlash, clearly not realizing how big this story would explode. Major publications covered it, celebrities came out to support MANON, and even the group members got heat, especially Daniela. Her dad basically said the group could continue without MANON and then made it worse by comparing Daniela to Lisa from Blackpink, which set the blinks off. So Daniela got hit with a ton of backlash. Girl, it was just messy. The whole situation was a total PR nightmare for the group. They really thought they could get away with forcing MANON on hiatus and stirring up all this chaos. But girl, the fan reaction hit harder than they expected. And now they're scrambling to get MANON back sooner than planned. According to Dumois, insiders are saying the label behind Katseye is finally responding to the backlash over MANON's hiatus and may be trying to bring her back. While nothing is set in stone, allegedly talks about her return are happening behind the scenes. The label definitely didn't see fans going this hard over MANON's hiatus, and that's likely fueling these moves. In other words, they realize MANON might be bigger than the group itself. So yeah, after mistreating her and using this drama as a PR stunt, they want her back now, which is honestly ridiculous. And I don't think MANON should rush back into such a toxic environment. But I get it, this is her career, so walking away isn't simple. If she doesn't return by next month for festival dates, then I'll assume she's officially done with the group, and maybe the group as we know it is over. At this point, I'm just over these multiracial girl groups where the black girl always gets the short end. I'm tired of it, honestly. I'd rather support artists like Flo. Shout out to Flo. They just teased their new track, Leak It, and I'm really feeling it. I've loved everything Flo has dropped. These girls are insanely talented and consistent. They're exactly the type of group that deserves mainstream push. Hopefully, this year is the year Flo finally blows up. They already have a solid fan base, but I feel like they could go even bigger. And speaking of artists who need more shine, Chloe Bailey is one of the most underrated talents out there. Anytime I think about her, I get frustrated because she's so far ahead of most of her peers. She can sing, dance, write, produce, perform, act. She does it all, and she deserves more recognition. But honestly, I don't think she's getting the support she needs. Labels Columbia and Parkwood Entertainment, Beyoncé's company, aren't promoting her properly. Chloe isn't trying to sell out either, which might be another reason she's held back. And I agree with the sentiment that she and her sister Halle split too soon. They were on the verge of something big and had more to accomplish together. But Chloe has been grinding on her music. Her album, Trouble in Paradise, deserved way more love. It was a solid R&B record, but it flew under the radar. It didn't get proper promotion, and at least one song, like Boy, deserved a real push. It needed more muscle behind it. Honestly, the label didn't seem invested in her. Of course, logistics play a role. If the sales aren't hitting, the label won't push, but I don't think they gave Trouble in Paradise a real chance. Then she had to deal with legal issues over some tracks. I can imagine her situation has been super discouraging at times. She even says she almost gave up on music, but now she's feeling inspired again, which is amazing. And girl, she almost broke down in tears talking about it.
Sell my soul? No, but I will sell my album, so stream it. Trouble in Paradise, in pieces, more is coming. I'm not talking too much about it. I'm just gonna pop the fuck out. And y'all gonna be like, oh my gosh, you've been sitting on this, bitch. You the baddest. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I've been making the best music of my life, and I have to give credit to God and Jesus because they are using me as a vessel because it is not coming from me. It has been flowing out of me like water, and I am insanely grateful, and I'm not going to tear up because I just ate on my makeup. But this is the best music I have ever created in my life. And I stopped for a while. Like, I really had no desire to make music anymore. But by the grace of God, I got out of it since end of last year, and this is the best music I've ever created in my entire life. So when it is out, you will hear that, and I cannot wait. So y'all know I'm a crier, and I am on my time. So, and I just ate my makeup down.
I really do wish the absolute best for Chloe. She's insanely talented, no cap. I'm always going to be here supporting her. So the moment she drops that album, you better believe I'll be pushing it hard. Alright, but now I want to hear from you. What do y'all think about everything we talked about today? Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And if you really care, share this video too. Thank you so much for watching, seriously. I'll catch you next time. Peace out.